can't bless what you don't do. God can't bless what you don't do. God can't bless what you don't do. Repeat that in your head. God cannot bless what you cannot do. Do you know that means? You can be sitting around in 2025. How can you sit around and you know that there's nothing that if God was to say, okay, today or this year is LCQ, because this year is the milk and honey for Elsie, and the same Elsie is sleeping around. Obviously, God's going to be like, okay, maybe I need to do another season of trials and tribulations so that Elsie is not sitting around. And then the milk and honey that was going to happen now doesn't happen because, like, he can't bless anything. I haven't sowed anything. I haven't worked with my hands. I haven't even done one thing that, like, for instance, you could maybe say, like, okay, maybe my academics, like, I'm not gonna work that hard on, but maybe I'm gonna start an Instagram page, or I'm gonna start a business, or I'm gonna start something that I'm gonna fully dedicate myself. I'm gonna write a paper. I'm gonna buy a property. I'm gonna do whatever it is. I'm gonna plant a tree that then, I'm gonna plant a passion tree that in a few, years I can harvest from, right? And God can bless that harvest. But, like, no passion tree, no harvest, no blessings, no cash, and no better life. And I think sometimes when we have free will, we tend to not realize how our actions have consequences, right? Because, like, it's so easy for us, like, and Galatians speaks about this, for us to be like, I know, the devil's coming for me, like, which, fair, fine, but sometimes we overly blame the devil for certain things because we overlook our own role in the things that are going on in our lives, right? So it's like, no, but the devil did it, and therefore, we don't say the therefore, we just say the devil did it. But there has to be, the devil did this to me, and therefore I'm gonna do this, right? Because when you say that the devil did this to me and you don't react or respond in a proactive way, you try something new, you are allowing the devil to have more power over the life that you have, right? And you're allowing the devil to have even more power than God does, right? Because, look, if you believe in God, then you believe that even if the devil came for you, the thing's gonna, whatever it is, I'm gonna still prosper. God has plans to prosper me, right? So you have to be proactive, because God cannot help somebody who does not help themselves. Whatever goes on in your life, whatever the circumstances, God cannot bless something that is not physically there or being done.